Hey everybody, clearing. Okay, here we go. So this is going to be a pretty big reading actually. I've got cards for the feminine, cards for the masculine. I've got Beyond Lemuria cards, which I hardly ever bring out these days, but I'm going to do it. So we're going to start with that and just look at what is a frequency and energy that we can see, Divine Creator, regarding what the collective is going through right now. What the collective? let's have a look at what is happening in the energy for the twin flame collective on the planet. Healing. Didn't we just get that message yesterday that all counterparts are going to be looking back at each other at this period and really seeing the healing taking root? I mean, we have been healing all along, but this is where push comes to shove, the 3D transpires. A repeating message that I've been getting in the personal reads the last couple of days is that the feminine is really seeing the healing materialize through the material realm, and that the divine masculines are really seeing the evidence of the healing taking root in the energetic and emotional realms. So here we go. Let's read what this healing card is. Number 30. Rebalance, energetic awareness, healing yourself and others, exploring healing modalities, Reiki, the chakra system, your unique and innate ability to heal, color vibration, soul sovereignty, auras, and the meridian system, aligning to the highest good and optimal health. So interesting. I'm dealing with cat allergies because of the transitions I've been making in the 3D. I've been under stress. I just learned that something as simple as magnesium levels dropping because of stress can allow for a bigger histamine response to allergens. So I'm about to explore that. Again, in no shape or form is this medical advice. I'm just saying, even in my own personal journey, optimal health is coming to the forefront, and healers need healing too. That we are a unit, we are unified, we can share all of this wisdom. So let's have a quick look at this. Extend the margins of your awareness. Revisit the situation in question from a broader perspective or higher vibration with a focus on healing. This will help you decipher what is real, possible ways forward, and whether an issue is really a problem at all. The card also can signify the universal push that inspires you to explore your healing abilities in whatever way that looks to you. So many of the twins are stepping into healing modalities, innovating new, never before seen modalities, combinations of various different modalities into new ways. So yeah, everybody step into that. This is the time where energetics are becoming more valid, more real. So we're also coming into a greater understanding. Believing is seeing. So we're believing in it, and it's starting to reveal itself more clearly to us in practical ways, is what I'm hearing. So focus on that right now, divine feminines and masculines. Okay, I'm being asked to pull some cards on how that is showing up for the feminines specifically. What can we see? Got that one. It's part of a detour right now on your destined path. And I'm hearing for many, it's curious how right it feels, how much of a priority you've been giving to the twin flame journey since you've shown up here for the twin flame readings. I am going to say that you have been focusing quite a bit on the twin flame journey. I don't like to tell people's story, but I will guess in this case. And that right now these new innovations regarding your own personal healing, wellness, and bringing that message of healing on every level to humanity is coming to the forefront. And dare I say, you're not so concerned about your divine counterpart and what they're up to and what they're doing. The focus is starting to shift to what can come through you and your validity or your giftings, your purpose, your meaning in life. There's been a shift away from union being the goal to the becoming, being the embodiment. That's the best I can say for you divine feminines, and that is a very good message. What can we see for the divine masculines with this healing coming to the forefront for the whole collective? The divine feminine is being revealed and validated more so to the divine masculine, because these energetic, the intuition, the psychic understanding, the hidden things, the subconscious, the feminine way, the softness, the gentle, the elemental, the chakra systems coming up again, all of that's illuminating to the masculines as more valid. It's not so woo-woo anymore. It's not so frightening. So divine masculines, you're starting to include those subtle things, the nuance in your own paradigms. And therefore, your feminine is coming to the forefront as, I just literally heard not so crazy after all, but also there's this pull towards the feminine right now, because your feminine is a keeper of these secrets. Aren't you so blessed, divine masculine, to have someone like that in your vicinity? Okay, what are we going to get into for divine masculine reading? I'm going to do a divine masculine reading and then have literally I was told to go into the divine perspective on what that is designed to do in you, divine feminines. Since about 85% of my channel viewers are feminines, I'm going to continue to take a little bit of that approach. And say, what is this journey designed to do as far as your evolution at these particular stages? Because it's a mirrored tandem effort. So let's go into it. Thank you, Divine Creator, for using me as a channel of only the highest, most beneficial information coming through. What can we see for the divine masculines? How are they thinking, feeling, wishing, doing, challenged, solving, and directing the energies at this time? And what is that promoting and encouraging in the feminine polarity, internally or externally? And I'm also going to pull some cards on a focal point, to sort of a meeting place, a union space energy, so we can bring some cohesion to the whole shebang. Oh my gosh, I choked on my own humor. Oh my goodness. What the heck? What the heck? I'm in quarantine again, just for traveling. That cough was me choking on humor, not COVID. But I am in quarantine, and that was maybe a little stir crazy. Come visit me, don't visit me. I'm in quarantine. You're not allowed. Okay, here we go. What can we see for the divine masculines on the conscious mind? Ooh, transformation towards what really matters. Joy, playfulness, pleasure, following their bliss. Divine masculines, it's that simple. You don't have to subscribe to the pretense of the world. You can literally follow your heart's knowing and your bliss. Beautiful. So thinking about this connection, your divine feminine does that, and it's such an inspiration for you. So divine masculines, keep this. So I want to say this death energy is in many decks called death rebirth. It is a return. It's the chrysalis phase of the butterfly. It's the transformation. Many death cards are represented by a butterfly, and so it does promise a greater renewal than once suspected. Divine masculines are beginning to see the joy available here, the freedom available here, the play available here, the lusciousness available here, the love that lives here. And divine feminines, what is that designed to do energetically to you, that the masculine is on the upswing, I heard, on the return, past the middle point, coming back around. It's designed to cause you to energetically get real, divine feminines, and really crystallize what your idea of fun is. This is the Ten of Cups. It's profound happiness. In the upright, it can be airy-fairy, ungrounded, a little too woo-woo, daydreaming, fantastical. But in the reverse, this is grounding it. It's getting real with it. It's saying it doesn't have to stay in the energetic realms. I can make this real. I can anchor heaven on earth. I can bring it in. So Divine Feminines, you are meant to be looking at what your idea of happiness is. What is a union energy regarding this joy, bliss, happiness, solitude, inner core? Look, there's a masculine and feminine and peace here. So we can have peaceful happiness. We can actually receive happiness and blessing and love and joy and balance on the deepest level through peaceful receptivity. It does not have to be volatile. It can be more neutral. It can be more expanded. It doesn't have to be so constricted or scarce. And so this peace, we don't have to crave those emotional swings. We don't have to polarize into extremes. We can temper the whole process and approach the eternal. Ooh, that's so lovely. So we can handle more pleasure if we chill out, everybody. We're accountable with experiencing more. 11:11. Okay, what can we see for the heart space? How are the Divine Masculines feeling on the heart space? Unification. As I say, 11:11. That's beautiful. Seal of clairsentience, clarity, knowledge, channeling, and unification, and sexual passion, sensual passion. This is the I'm hearing Mike Myers sing Sproing. Oh my gosh. Okay, so sexual union. They're feeling it. They're kind of antsy for that right now. Divine Masculines understand that the sexual attraction here is justified. It is a higher guidance. It's a gift. They have clarity of this. They've tested it. There's knowledge. And they want to go towards this and appreciate it for what it is now. What is that doing for the feminines? 10 of Pentacles. We got 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. This is the long term. You've never forgotten this truth, Divine Feminines, that this is your Ace of Pentacles. This is the physical confirmation, consummation for the long term. So this aliveness that is felt when two masters come together is so absolutely beautiful. Come together in sensual connection, in tantric connection. This is a foundation for the long term. It's something that doesn't lose its appeal. And we have a 10 here on this card of union. What is a union space energy? So the feminines, that is meant to confirm that your intuition has been correct in knowing that you could do the long term with this person. And we get change, wind. So things are changing. The winds of change are here to bring in this new direction. That is definitely an innuendo. New direction. I can't unlearn that. You're welcome, everybody. So the winds of change are bringing in a new direction. I'm going to put that in the title probably. Okay, what is the wish for the masculines at this time? Orion Stargate, power, authority, influence, and ambition. So purpose, soul mission is coming to the forefront. They are starting to see that this has been the goal all along, that this is the mission, the cosmic becoming, the wounded healer, the perseverance, all of it has been for this next level. Orion Stargate, so it's a cosmic energy coming in. It's a star-seeded energy coming in. It's a galactic resonance. And it's putting wind in the sails for the masculines to get up and out of their own ego, the earthly concerns, and remember their God selves through their life work. And this, you, Divine Feminine, holds some of those keys for collaboration. So the masculines know that this journey has helped them propelled them towards this, I just heard. And that you still continue to hold fragments and remnants of this star-seeded remembrance I'm hearing. So your reflection, these reflective moments where the divine masculines mirror off of you, is being seen in a higher level by the masculines right now, and they're wishing for it. They're seeing that goal emerging now. What is that meant to do for the feminines? More than meets the eye in the 3D. So the masculines are understanding this journey has been more than a romance. It's been more than just a connection between people. It has transformed their lives. It's shown them what is karmic, what is divine. It's taken them out of the rat race I just heard and into mission on a cosmic level. So divine feminines, just know that there has always been more than meets the eye going on here. What can we see about this manifestation, this wish? Depth, yeah, it's getting deep. It's getting very deep. Oh, I just heard some people say, let's get our shovels. No, believe it. You skeptics, you believe it. So for some reason, I've got some people out there on watching my channel that aren't so sure they believe in love. It's real. Love is real, everybody. And it's deep, and it runs star deep. It's so deep, it's cosmic. So yes, there is this absolutely beautiful reveal right now about the depth of healing, the depth of health available to us as spiritually realized beings. We affect and write the code of our DNA. We choose health. The I am meditation. I am whole. I am balanced. I am healthy. I am love. And all of that. So we are bringing it in. This is the mission, to heal the planet, I just heard, by healing ourselves. The more people who vote for life-affirming energies, the more aliveness we bring in collectively, the higher frequency we emit as a planet, the more cosmic we become. So that is part of the energetics of ascension, is we are vibrating on a higher frequency. That's what it looks like from those different awakening vantage points. I actually just looked down and saw Starseed Awakening. It's the next one. So what is the action the masculines are taking? The destined path, the star, and Starseed Awakening. So they're realizing that they might be starseeds, some of them. They're realizing that there is more to this life, that it was hidden in plain sight, that there is a cosmic becoming. A supernova of downloads is hitting them right now. And remembrance of who they were when they were young, the things they used to dream about, daydream about, some of the things they used to love. It's all coming back to them now, I heard. And so it's not a new thing. It's no longer out of reach. They are having renewed hope in their art, in their gifts, in their talents, in their healing, in their progress, and in yours, divine feminines. So that's the action they're taking. They're in a deep recovery mode of the Akash, of the multidimensionality, the remembrance. Many divine masculines are meditating in nature, I just heard, and it's coming to them, the splendor. The colors are coming alive. They have been going through a shamanic rite of passage where they have been overcoming health issues. Yes, the divine masculines, they are seeing the energetics behind certain things and remembering their God selves. I'm going to say that again. Okay, the Eight of Cups, divine feminines. So they're gone but not gone. This is in the reverse. It's like that death, rebirth energy, cyclical nature of everything. The bear, the transformation. Separation is an illusion. Divine feminines, this is how it all works together. You are an energetic accountability buddy with your divine counterpart and everybody you connect with, for that matter. Have the healing focus, to look at all of your relationships so that you see that it's all a healing work in progress, and so you can be open to the instruction that would need to come next on that particular healing train. What is the union energy in the middle of all of this awakening and journey? Comfort, hearth. So let it sink in and comfort you deeply, twins. This is what it's all about. For those who have eyes to see and ears to hear, this is how it rolls out into this dimension through us. What is the biggest challenge for the masculines at this time? Divination, intuition, inner vision, and anchoring the higher love, making it tangible, I just heard, to themselves and to others, to discern it. This is a very third eye chakra and crown chakra process. That's the meditation in nature. So divine masculines, clear your to-do list, sink into this, open your minds, seek to be shown the understanding in all things right now, in this higher love, in the purpose of it all. Ask, why is this in my path? Why has this come to me? Why have I been exposed to this love? What is it here to show me? What is this doing for the divine feminines? Look at that. That's the birth, death, rebirth card. In the same position as we got on the conscious mind of the masculines. So spooky action at a distance. As the masculines are meditating on these things, you're going to be having these transformed thoughts, divine feminines, and epiphanies are going to be coming to you. Telepathy, I heard. But also remember that you are a neutralizing energy. Divine feminines, you don't have to believe the hype. You don't have to process the emotions for your counterpart. They've got that. If you're feeling overwhelmed and it's not yours, balance out. Transmute it. You are a transformer, and you can take all the multidimensional energies coming and swirling at you and neutralize it through loving it, through compassion, through honoring it, and through just simply seeing it for what it is. Dissipates the charge. You bring in that peace and harmony, and you open to experience pleasure, joy on an ecstatic level. You hold space for it. You can bring it through. Oftentimes when we get downloads of the energetic kind from the divine, it is so multidimensional that it feels urgent and too big. When we bring peace and temperance, our circuitry can handle more of that, so we don't go into mania, we don't go into mental illness, we don't go into the discombobulation where we panic. We can just allow it to come through us. We understand that it takes the time it takes to unpack, like a zip file. And we can allow it to come through and instruct our lives in a time release, the way it's needed to. Just saying yes to it gives it permission to be there, and then to explore that we are able to revel in it and interact with it, and we are accountable because our consciousness picked up on it. By default, that means we are of it. And so befriending these visionary things that come. Divine masculines, that message was for you too. They are not outlandish anymore. We are seeing a time on the planet where we are channeling as a way of life. We're learning how to do this. So I'm getting that there is a major healing of the crown third eye circuit in the masculines right now to effectively hear the voice of the divine and to bring that instruction through in practical terms for their health, for their healing, for their benefit, and therefore for the benefit of others. Beautiful. So that's the biggest challenge right now. What is the solution for the challenge? Temple of Amethystia, tranquility, patience, disillusion. This is meditation. And here is a divine feminine life experience, the feminine showing up. So divine masculines, you are being given permission to look at the truths of this journey, the things your divine feminine has exemplified to you. Meditate on those things. Meditate on the things that your feminine says and does. Meditate on the things that this patient embodiment of feminine ease and grace, tact and timing can facilitate in your life. This is the chill out that doesn't inspire running. This is the accommodation of expanded consciousness. So divine masculines, yeah, you're just being asked to open further to see things with new perspective, more accommodating. So if you have an inkling to reject something that you've heard or seen, or especially something from your feminine, sit with it a little longer, divine masculines, because there's so much wisdom to be had with it. And divine feminines, the wait is just about over, I heard. Divine masculines are really coming into assimilating this higher understanding. The energy is ripe for it, I just heard. Where is the connection going? Mastery of free will, and things are speeding up. So golden potentiator, quickening exponential expansion. Happiness is golden, I just heard. And so we are coming into that bliss state where we've mastered free will, and now we know how to hold the frequency of ecstasy on a greater level. And innocence of cups, page of cups. So it's a sweetness, so that it's no big thing. And it's a way of life. It doesn't have to be boastful. It's just chill. How beautiful. When we have something to prove, it is loud and showy. When we don't have anything to prove any longer, it just is. How beautiful. That means things are truly grounding. Let's get a little message from the masculines to the feminines today. What can we see? Oh my gosh, so many. The bottom line is, I miss you. So whatever's happening with the masculines, divine feminines, they do miss you. They miss you, your energy, your body, you miss you. If they haven't met you in person yet, they sure want to. What can the feminines say to the masculines today? I love you unconditionally. And one more came out. I want to tell the world I love you. So divine feminines, you have become unconditional love, and divine masculines, they mean it. All right, many blessings, everyone. Bye for now. Oh, being told to do more cards. So one more card for the masculines. What did we need to see? Intention, mental breakthroughs, and ideas. It's never too late. As you get these aha moments properly anchored, go forward. That thing again. Live long and prosper, divine masculines. Go forward with these new ideas, innovations, and put them into the world confidently. Be inspired, bring it in. And feminines, what can we see? I'm getting a bit of more of a message that some divine masculines who have been more mainstream 3D with careers are getting the confidence to innovate some kind of earth working, star seed, light working mission. So healing can come in form of environmental advocacy. It can come in emotional healing, psychological healing, physical healing, all of these different modalities. So divine masculines, there's something that you've had as an aha epiphany in the past about what the world needs. You're kind of getting the green light to give that a little bit more thought at this time and see if maybe the energies are ripe for investigating, bringing some of that in. That's your mission beginning. For some, you're going to just jump into a brand new entrepreneurial adventure. I'm getting, if you're hearing this and that's something that's been on your heart to do, you're not wrong. Go for it. And then for feminines, we're getting subatomic velociter, acceleration, stimulation, and excitation. Exponential expansion. Click, click. Bye for now.